Hey everyone! Today I will show you a delicious prawn recipe that is very easy and quick to make. Namaskar and welcome to Curries with Bumbi. The very first thing that we need to do is to make an aromatic spice blend. Heat a pan over low heat. Add coriander seeds, cumin seeds, few black peppercorns, and a dried red chilli. If you are not fond of spicy food, then you can happily leave out the chilli. Stir them continuously on low heat for a few minutes till they are fragrant. Take them out as soon as you see them turning a shade darker in color. Then you just need to make a coarse grind so that while eating, each individual spice reveals its own identity. Here, we are looking for this kind of a situation. Karhai is actually what is commonly known as a wok. So I have taken one for this recipe, but you can surely make it in a frying pan as well. Heat some oil over medium-high heat. Once the oil turns hot, lower the heat and add a dried bay leaf. And then whole cumin seeds. Fry the spices for a few seconds till they are fragrant. Then add chopped onions. Sprinkle a pinch of salt to help the onions soften up faster. Stir them on medium heat from time to time till they become soft. In the meantime, it's time for the blender to come into the scene. Add chopped tomatoes, chopped ginger, and garlic, and make a fine paste. Coming to the vegetables, you need a green bell pepper. Cut it into large chunky pieces. Similarly, you also need to prepare the onions like this. Then tomatoes. Take out the seeds or else they will make the dish too watery. Okay, so the onions have softened down and they have started getting little golden brown along the edges. At this point, add the blended paste. Then cover it on medium-low heat for about 10 minutes. In between, just remember to give a stir so that nothing sticks to the bottom of the pot. While the tomatoes are getting cooked, let's start with the other ingredients. Heat some oil in a large frying pan over medium-high heat. Once the oil turns hot, add the prawns. Lay them out in a single layer so that each one of them gets that maximum heat from the surface of the pan. Remember guys, do not overcrowd the pan. Overcrowding will lead to steaming the prawns and not frying them, and then they will release a lot of water in that way. Add a little salt. As soon as you see the prawns are changing color, immediately start stirring them. Then add green bell peppers and onions. Again sprinkle some salt and stir them on high heat. I like adding little chilli powder, but it is totally optional. Then sprinkle a little of that spice blend that you had made earlier. Do not let the vegetables turn too soft. They should be tender, but they should still have a little bit of crunch to them. At the same time, prawns of this size take a maximum of 6 minutes to get cooked. If you keep on stirring thinking that the prawns need to be cooked more, then you will end up making prawns that will taste rubbery. And guys, we are not making rubbery prawn karahi today that tastes like shoestrings. Everything looks perfect. Just before switching off your stove, add the tomatoes. Give a final stir and you are done. Back to the tomatoes. They have turned soft and pulpy, so time for some basic spices. Kashmiri red chilli powder, or you can even use paprika. Then add very little turmeric powder and garam masala powder. Then we also need dried fenugreek leaves, that is kasuri methi. As always, I like to crush any dried herb to release their flavor. I added little water to loosen up everything, but this dish stays on the dry side. Do a taste test at this point and adjust the seasonings. I think it needs a little more salt and sugar to balance the acidity from those tomatoes. Next again comes a sprinkle of that aromatic spice blend. Finally, it's time for the prawns and vegetables to dive in with all their glory. Cover it again on low heat for just 2 minutes. I think prawns added to anything will taste delicious, and that spice blend takes this whole dish to the ultimate level of deliciousness. I think this goes best with rice, but that's just me, as some of you know how much preference I give to rice. This is Bumbi, and thanks for joining me. Stay safe and healthy, my friends. Bye bye.